Hello everybody, how you doing? You good? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now today I have a quick one. I want to talk about selling, The other day I was watching a video by Vusi Thembakwayo. Some of you may know him from South Africa. And he shocked me in a nice way. So he was talking about the fact that if you're in business or you're planning to get into business, if you're an entrepreneur, the one thing you have to learn how to do is to sell. And I sat there and I started thinking to myself, wow, I mean, you really do have to know how to sell if you want to do any business. At the beginning of every business, it is you selling to your customers. It is you talking to everybody and selling them the idea. It is you, looking at the product and being able to understand why the other person needs it. And for a very long time, this has not been something that I intentionally think about. But I mean, and don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm saying I don't know what it is to do business, but just the thought that he said that the one thing you have to learn how to do is to sell hit home quite hard for me. You see, I've given this example before. I've always been the person that, sells people things. I've always been the person that was, in high school, selling people shoes. Some of my friends, if they're watching this, used to buy shoes for me. That's Mafusa, Edu, Dice. I even sold him a jersey a very treasured jersey that my brother sent me. But I just realized that all along I've had this knack for being able to sell people when it comes to ideas, when it comes to things, and people buy from me. I don't know what it is, but I just find it easy to be able to convince someone to either buy something or buy into an idea. And so why I'm talking about this today is because a lot of people think you need money, you need all these different things before you can start anything. I think you need, the ability to be able to persist, to talk to people, to convince people. You need a bit of charm in there, but you need to know how to sell. Bottom line, I mean, I'm just reiterating what this guy said, but look at it this way. If you are that person in a matatu today and you have sweets, and these sweets need to be sold, and there are people in this matatu heading to, for example, some of them are going to the hospital. They're on Kenya bus going to Kenyatta, and you need to make a sale. You don't know what this person is going to Kenyatta for. Some of them have been called because their people have died. Some of them are having a really sick person. Some are sick themselves. But as an entrepreneur, imagine you are in this bus and you need to sell. It's weird and it's somehow unfair. But you need to convince one of these people to buy your product. Some of the best examples I've seen of people who are excellent salesmen are people you may have already met, who sell pens, who sell the craziest things, diamond and things like that on transit. And these guys are simply just really, really good marketers. They really know how to make you feel like you want to buy this. I found myself in a situation where I'm buying something and I don't even have the money to be able to buy it. In short, I have money that's supposed to take me for a week, but because someone is so good at what they do, they managed to convince me to spend 200 shillings that I never needed to spend in the first place, just by the virtue of the fact that they are really good at giving me or convincing me of the value of the product. Selling is a gift. Not everybody has it. Not many people can learn it, but if you can, whatever business you want to do, whatever venture you have in your mind, you'll more or less be able to ace it. You'll be able to get it done just by the virtue that you can convince someone to pay for that. If it's a service, if it's an activity, if it's a product, whatever it is. If you learn how to sell, you're going to be able to sell it. I'm really learning about, some of these dynamics and the things that really make good businessmen stand out. I know my future definitely is in business. I don't know what I will be doing specifically. I know I will be running something, and so far I have my hands in a few different things, but I know there's that one thing that I'm headed towards, and that will be what I do for the rest of my life. And I'm glad to say that I'm, dedicating some time to be able to actually to learn how to sell my vision, how to sell my idea, how to sell my product to these people who I will need to buy it, so as to make sure that my business thrives. If there's anything you picked from this video today, make sure it is that you need to know how to sell to excel in business. That's it for today. See you guys on the next video. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe, click on that notification button, and drop a comment. Make sure we're chatting so that we can know what you guys want us to share more about. See you before the end of the week on another video. Adios, my friends.